some kind of nature, some kind of soul, some kind of mixture, some kind of gold, some kind of majesty, some chemical load.
I swear that's the last musical intro that I'm ever doing. I promise. It's odd for me to do 2 sketchbook videos, within a month apart even, but this is only 10 days. This is insane, people. But I'm going to do it because I finished this one like a month ago. No, like 2 months ago. I just want to get it over with and do other things. I'm gonna go through it, and I got feedback on my last video about how I should do these, which was very helpful, thank you. It was very smart, and I should have done it the first time, but I don't have any equipment at all. This is my phone, but it works fine, and I edit it in iMovie, and it's fine. It works great. Also, hi Mom. I know my mom watches my videos now. I know some people from my real life, like in real life, have found my YouTube channel, and that's great. Hi, welcome. It's just my art channel. Okay, so let's begin, and this time I will put it on a flat surface and film it from above, and I will commentate, isn't that the word? I will speak while showing you it on a flat surface instead of having my face up here like an idiot. So this is my May and June sketchbook, so for those 2 months. This is actually, it's all covered over, but it's a Canson mixed media sketchbook, and it's a big one. So it's not that much more space, but it seemed like a lot, which is why I wasn't too pleased with the first half of the sketchbook. First few sketches were drawn, like, before I actually started it. I was, like, testing it out and stuff, so, that's what those are. Got these from my Japanese teacher. From the guy who has the rights for Ghibli films, and he, like, sells them in America or something. I don't really know what he does, but he's cool, and he came to my school and talked about Studio Ghibli and stuff, which was amazing. I love that stuff. This is with Posca pens, which I actually just got a set of, but this was at school. So yeah, this was, I think I was a little fazed by the size of this book because, I don't know, it just felt like too much space that I had to fill, and I felt kind of obligated to fill it, so I felt like I was forcing myself to draw bigger, which I kind of needed to, but it was just not working out, because when I force myself to do stuff, it doesn't work out well sometimes. But I think I got better. Actually, I didn't really. I just kind of taped in things that I drew on small paper in here. So that's kind of my solution to having too big of a sketchbook. This was in Copics, I think. These few things, because I have a set at... I don't have it, but there's a set at school that I use sometimes. Yeah, so I'm not too happy with the first half of this sketchbook. I don't know, it just felt like I was struggling with my style. I don't have one, really. Some say I do. I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. Just kidding. But yeah, I did this with tape and watercolors, taping random places and watercoloring in the shapes. That page is kind of a mess. But yeah, I was just kind of... It feels like kind of a flail, this first few pages. I liked this, though. This was honest, but see, I taped it in. That's what I did. Yeah. See, I don't know. I feel like this page is really stiff. Like, I didn't actually want to draw, but I was kind of forcing myself to, and it didn't turn out too well. Yeah, maybe I should do a warning. Here's my warning. Warning, the next few pages contain mild nudity because I was doing figure drawing. But this is a sketchbook, and that's what you do in sketchbooks. But I'm sorry if it offends you. So just, yeah. These are figure drawings that I did from Croquis Cafe. Okay, what's it actually called? On the Air something. I don't know. I'll link the YouTube channel in the description, but it was a really good source of figure drawing references because it's references. references because it's actual people posing for the actual amount of time and it gives you a time limit. These are my friends that sat on a desk. And I drew them and they posed. Anyway, but yeah, it gives you a certain amount of time and it's kind of, it feels more like an actual session of figure drawing, because they're moving actually and they're moving around and, you know, it's fun. I like it better than just looking at pictures. I was feeling frustrated with the sketchbook, so I found some pictures of peaches in the recycling bin in my art class and I taped them in because they were pretty and drew in the other spaces. But yeah, as you can see, little drawings instead of big drawings, which I needed to push myself to do. This is from a National Geographic or something. That's a pin. That's an actual pin. That's Coraline. I went through this strange, like, 3-day Coraline obsession. Like, I've always been obsessed with that movie, but, like, certain times in my life, I just get re-obsessed with it. What's that movie called? Oh, yeah, 16 Candles. So these are the characters from that. So this is lots of watercolor. This is also from 16 Candles, from that, like, last scene. I like this page. It's just, like... It's not exactly this is watercolor, I think, but this is pen that I watercolored over that was water soluble, so it looks like watercolor, but, and also it's like gold Sharpie, which I had. This is Brad. My friend Maggie, she doesn't really watch these, but anyway, she, made a homemade watercolor set, so I went over and we played with them. This is pen again, with water. Okay. So this page has sort of a story. I applied to the summer program at CalArts. Funny thing, I actually didn't know it was a CalArts summer program when I applied. I had very little knowledge of it when I applied. I was just applying because I was like, hey, animation, that's what I want to do. That's cool. So I just kind of threw together stuff. But I put this in here because I was like, hey, look, I applied to something. That's cool. I actually like did something with my art and I sent it to people to be reviewed and that was really exciting to me and I was actually, by the end of it, I was hoping I wouldn't get in because I wouldn't be able to go if I got in and I thought that might be a little bit more depressing, not being able to go when I actually got in, so I was a little bit relieved when I got rejected, which is a strange reaction. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but I like drew some things in it. I don't know, just to make it a little more interesting. But yep, so this was in May, like this is probably around late May, so I was almost done with school, but this was my junior year last year, so it was pretty stressful and just a lot of things culminated at the end of that year that was pretty insane. Yeah, I remember this because it was kind of a significant art block because I was just kind of barfing out doodles, but yeah. I say but yeah a lot. But yeah, what? Yeah, you might see some strange little notes in here. I'm not showing that page because it has some personal things on there. Not personal things, but like tickets from places. So it might show like my school and stuff like that. That's from Miraculous Ladybug. That's from Kissing in the Rain, a great mini-series on YouTube that everyone should watch because it's great, and it has Mary-Kate Wiles and Sean Persaud in it. Persaud. I do not know how to say his last name correctly. Anyway, they're adorable, and they're actually dating, which is adorable as well. Love Mary-Kate Wiles. I talked about this in the last sketchbook video. Yeah. She's great. Let's see. Yeah, there's like notes from like random ideas I have at like 2 a.m. I don't really like the look of a lot of these pages just because like it was so big that I ended up just drawing little small things and not, you know, big beautiful pieces or anything, so it's not always great to look at. Pushing Daisies, my favorite show in the universe, and it hurts me that not many Peachbull. It hurts me that not many people have watched it, at least not in my inner circle of family and friends. But it is my favorite show ever, and there's so much effort that goes into it, and I only hope that I can make something as beautiful as Pushing Daisies. At this point, I was just, like, really frustrated with the sketchbook just so much, and I just, like, I was kind of like, I would just avoid drawing in it, which was bad. While I was using the sketchbook, I was also drawing in like little sketchbooks. I talked about this before. So I taped them in from my small sketchbooks, which is why there's such a smorgasbord of things. Yeah. Yeah, my commentary is really good. I'm just kind of going, yeah. So this is from my friend's homemade watercolors, but they have like this weird residue that comes off of it, so stick to store-bought watercolors, kids. That's Kylo Ren with like light brown hair, because I was thinking about how he probably dyes his hair black, which is a hilarious idea to me. Can you picture like Kylo Ren with a little squeeze bottle just like dyeing his own hair? Okay, sorry. This is Haku, kind of, and supposed to be like older Chihiro. I was just having a Spirited Away day, I guess. I was just kind of obsessed. This, weirdly enough, is from the video, you know, the voice actor of Finn from Adventure Time? And it was like, running errands with my mom or something. It's like that video where he's like doing that song about running errands with his mom. And I thought it was adorable, so I drew the brother and sister from that video. This is from that game you play where you fold a piece of paper in half and have someone draw one side and the other. This is my side. That was my friend's side. So I did kind of a collage-y thing on these pages for some reason. This is basically like just watercolor pencils, I think. Looks kind of crappy, but yes, these are the boards for the rest of the Hamilton animatic. The sort of beginning-ish parts and the last minute or so. And I digitally drew them in Photoshop and edited them together. So yeah, more of the collage-y sketches kind of thing. Let's see, that's Ned, I think. There's a little sketch of Ned. I think this is Clark from The 100. This was a drawing of, I think it was Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine. She's like my icon. I love her so much. Ned and Chuck. I love Ned and Chuck so much. If you watching this right now have not seen Pushing Daisies, I command you to just run away and go watch it right now because it is the best show and it will make your life so beautiful and give you so many good feelings and it will cure all of your diseases. It's just beautiful and I love it and I cannot talk enough about it, so I will stop now. Whew. But yeah, you'll see some Pushing Daisies art in here because that is around the time, this sketchbook is around the time when I rewatched it again and died because it was so good. This was sort of inspired by Bo Burnham's Make Happy, which was a crazy emotional roller coaster. Surprising for a comedy show. I'm just gonna move the lamp! So, this is Diane and Lloyd from Say Anything. I love John Cusack. Especially young John Cusack. I like old John Cusack as well, but young John Cusack is fine. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know why these are on yellow pages. I have like these, I don't know, I found the yellow and the blue lines so nice. And I was like, cool, this would make cool sketches. Okay, this is the good stuff we got here. So at the end of every school year, I take all the sketches from my notes and I paste them somewhere. I have them for my freshman and sophomore years. So this was my junior year sketch dump, basically. Yeah. It's all in like ballpoint pen. These are more school sketches. I made up little like medieval characters for me and my friends. Here's a French woman. I drew that on 4th of July. I remember because I was thinking that's very unpatriotic of me. And I think this is the end. It is the end. But yep. I look different from the beginning of the video because this is like 3 days later because I kept falling asleep. But yeah. If you enjoyed my video, That's awesome. Thanks for watching. And subscribe if you want. Just hit 1,000 subscribers today. I was like, woohoo. Flashback to what I did. I think I just drank cranberry juice and partied hard by myself. It was great. But yeah, I've never gotten 1,000 followers or subscribers on anything, so I was really excited. I was like, am I one of the cool kids now? Not quite, but we'll see. Anyway. Thanks.